Hello, everybody. Omni here. We finally have another trailer to take a look at. We're getting another look, an extended look at Iron Fist Season 2. The first trailer they released at Comic Con was just a little 40-second trailer, and this time we got a full final trailer since the season does come out next month. So this is likely the only thing we're going to see in addition to the teaser from Comic Con up until the release of the season on Netflix on September 7th. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the trailer.
You have not been home in days. You barely sleep when you are home.
He's actually using a mask. Okay.
How many times a night you light that fist up? I see how much you're pushing yourself.
Just trying to keep the peace.
Got to fill in that gap after Daredevil's gone.
What am I supposed to do? I didn't ask for the Iron Fist.
I'm fighting for what I believe in, no matter the cost. What are you fighting for?
Trying to do what's right.
I didn't expect to see you here, brother. We have family
Oh.
matters to discuss.
He's back.
You and Davos. You trained together.
I fought my brother. There is no changing what happened.
You feel that you can just walk through this world as if it belongs to you. The Iron Fist is not a weapon to be held.
That's
it is to be used.
so we have they're not shying away that much from the mask, at least.
Now you'll give me what's mine, brother. You will suffer.
The Iron Fist. Davos wanted it.
We can stop him, but I need help.
You're not alone.
Misty.
You can't save everyone.
I can't just sit here and do nothing.
I have become the thing you never had the strength to be.
Oh God.
History doesn't decide what happens next. We do.
All right.
We're often dinner out, a movie. Date night.
That actually looks fun, and it looks a lot better than the first season. Iron Fist is that one of those characters that he didn't function all that well on his own in his standalone season, at least on the first season. Um, he got a little bit better as it progressed in the last half of the season. I really started to like the character a little bit more. The season as a whole was still fairly weak. I would say most of it because of, this is a show about a superhero whose main primary skill is not only the chi for the Iron Fist, but the ability to fight, hand to hand combat. He's a martial arts expert. And they last season they spent no time preparing Finn Jones for that kind of stunt work or that type of choreography. So a lot of the fights in the first season were always so slow and very clear that it was just kind of like a more of a dance than anything because it didn't flow that very well. And they admitted they didn't really spend a whole lot of time training him because I think they were just trying to get it out there because they had a deadline to meet to have for since Defenders was coming out not that long after Iron Fist season 1 came out. But the big takeaway from the panel at Comic Con was that they spent time and hired quality stunt trainers and martial arts trainers to actually instruct them and show them how to do this and spend time getting them ready to be able to believably do some of these action scenes. in a way that they hadn't before. So you can kind of get the sense of that in this. So there's a lot more of Danny Rand's combat as he's even in Defenders, and when spoilers, he makes his appearance in the tail end of Luke Cage season 2. A lot of it is leveled out, and you can see like an improvement in the quality of the at least Finn Jones's ability to perform any of these actions, and it definitely shows in this. And I'm hopeful that season 2 will have more heart to it and definitely more believable action, because with Davos coming back and getting that red Iron Fist and all of that, because that just kind of plays off of their little rivalry from when he showed up for a little bit in the first season. Just kind of like foreshadowing like his eventual return, because they were friends, and then the jealousy came in when Danny got the fist and he didn't, and he had always lived there and been part of Kunlun. So this at least has I think a more personal tie to Danny, because even in the first one, yeah, they were people he grew up with were the villains, but the way his story arc had developed, he had less attachment to his past life than he did to the one he obtained when he was raised in Kunlun. At least that's the takeaway I had from it. But this looks great. I like that we have Misty in it. Colleen Wing, always great to see her on screen. Her chemistry with Danny is really spot on. I love her chemistry with Misty Knight. And I'm glad they're kind of starting to really lean into this shared TV universe that they have on the Netflix series, where Danny and Misty and all that, Rosario Dawson showing up as a regular across the board. They're really blending this world together. And I'm wondering will we see Luke Cage in this season? That would be neat. But anyway, I don't want to go on too long about this. I'm excited. It looks good, because I was wondering what I was like after the first season, after the general reviews and how I took it away and how I know other people that watched it kind of took away from it. Nobody was thrilled at all to get another season for Iron Fist 2. I didn't know anybody that was. I personally was just like, I hope they take time if they do it. And then when they announced that it was coming, it was just like, man, they better spruce up that action. And I think they did it. I'm still going to be guard up on it. But we'll just see. It's not that far off. We'll know here soon. And as soon as it comes out, I'm more than likely going to binge watch it, because that's just what I do with these shows. And I'll probably give my thoughts and opinions on the overall season without spoiling anything. And I'll see you then, or whatever the next trailer is before that drops. But I'll catch you all later, and thank you for stopping in.